Tim Pancakes.
Hello, everybody. Tim Pancakes here, and we have King Karen on the line or on the cam or whatever, what have you, for another episode of King Karen's Quest, playing through King's Quest 6. And go ahead and say whatever you'd like to say as an introduction.
I just wanted to mention where we left off was the catacombs. And so I had my cat comb.
Oh.
I'm very excited for the catacombs because this is something, I feel like we've made a huge leap forward.
Uh-huh.
And I'm excited to see where the catacombs comes in.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. I want to show you real quick a text message my dad sent me today.
Papa Pete.
Yeah, Papa Pete.
Aww. Did
was,
we inspire Papa Pete?
Well, that's what I thought. I said, yay, have you been watching Karen and I? And he's like, no, how do I do that? So he just happened to start playing King's Quest. So shout out to Papa Pete, who got me started on this game back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. It's all because of you.
It's all because of you. Thank you.
So how fast am I going to get lost in here?
Pretty damn.
All doorways in the catacombs look alike, giving Alexander no clue as to their order or purpose.
I do have a map of the catacombs that I found online and took a picture of on my mobile. So I can probably rescue you if you get super lost.
Okay. I'll go this way first.
Okay.
I think most people will go that way.
Ooh, I bet you're right. That was what my instincts were telling me.
Me too. I just didn't know.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
That's the Manator?
Yeah, the Minotaur.
Manator. I almost wanted to call it a manatee.
A manatee. Yeah, just as ferocious.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Hooves! I like the word hooves.
Yeah.
You always pronounced it hooves.
I do too. Hooves, yeah.
It must be a Pacific Northwest thing.
Give this video a thumbs up if you say hooves or a thumbs down if you say hooves. No offense to the hooves. I just want you to interact.
Am I just going in circles? No. Yes? No!
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
But to answer your question, no, you're not just going in circles.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
We
yeah.
A puzzle. 3 roses laid upon... Oh, I think I missed a...
Cake 2.
3 roses laid upon the bower, a scythe for he who cuts the flower, a crown, a dove, most noble race, thy bones make sacred this dread place. So this poem that I just read flawlessly is supposed to get me across this floor.
That's correct.
Okay, I think I figured it out.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet. Uh-oh!
So like I said, I think I have this figured out.
Okay.
And then the here.
Woo! You did it!
Oh.
The
That.
remains of several unfortunate souls haunt the room. These bones seem more recent than the ancient catacomb bones that Alexander has seen so far. Perhaps they were victims of the Minotaur, or perhaps they died while wandering lost in the maze. 3 of the skeletons are completely intact. Alexander picks up the skull.
95.
Dude, 95. Are you loving this, by the way?
Tim, I am drawing things on legal pad. Yes.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Ah, you are human only and not the monster himself. I heard you coming and thought you were the beast. Did my father send you here to save me?
Why, yes, he did, but how did you...
Hush, there is no time. I think I've discovered the Minotaur's secret exit from the catacombs. Follow me and we'll both be saved.
Who is that?
Do you remember that you were sent in here to rescue the daughter of the king and queen of the winged ones?
No, I thought I was just supposed to kill the metaphor.
Yes, because just this morning, our very daughter, Ariel, was taken by the Minotaur.
I should have remembered that. That was my cat growing up.
Yeah, so I think her name is Ariel. All right.
All right,
There you are. Why do you not follow?
I am nervous. Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's odd. Where did she...
You mean the floor?
Oh!
I knew it wasn't really her.
Really? Why?
Ooh. I have a feeling I'm going to need that shield.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what...
An old wooden shield hangs on the wall.
Not anymore.
Alexander takes the shield from the wall. It's a trap. The doors have sealed Alexander inside. And the ceiling is coming down.
Ah.
Alexander's hands would be crushed to pieces in those gears. He can't stop them with his bare hands.
Understood.
The shield is too large to fit in those gears.
Boring book? Oh, skull.
There's no reason to use that on the skull. Desperate to stop the crushing ceiling, Alexander throws a skull into the grinding gears. The skull is caught between 2 cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The skull begins to bulge. Oh! With a sudden lurch, the ceiling completes its descent. Yikes! And presses Alexander into the floor like a bug under a heel. That skull wasn't strong enough to endure the pressure, and neither is Alexander's.
Yikes.
Okay, so to the right is the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm going to go this way instead
Okay.
for now.
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock. Alexander notices that this skeleton has old coins over its eyes. Alexander finds 2 coins on the skeleton's eyes. He takes the old coins.
So now we're going to head back to the falling ceiling. The skull did not work.
No, Exne Olske.
Perhaps a brick that we picked up from the armed gargoyles that killed me. The shield didn't work. Okay, so I'm going to guess the brick.
Okay.
Probably my best bet. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to be desperate for a little.
and the ceiling is coming down. In a desperate move, Alexander throws a brick into the grinding gears. The brick is caught between two cogs. The gears shriek and shudder. The mechanism grinds to a halt. The ceiling is stuck. The trap is sprung.
I'm really glad I have this map.
Sounds! A trap floor!
Wait.
Alexander seems to have fallen to a lower level of the catacombs.
Oh gosh.
Wherever he is, the place sure is dark. Alexander can't even see his hand in front of his face.
Okay, so get this and click on my eyes.
Alexander takes the candle from his tinderbox and uses the flint in the box to light it. Aha! So that's why it's dark in here. A torch is out. Alexander lights the extinguished torch and puts his tinderbox away.
Okay.
What I'll probably do is just speed up all this footage and then pause whenever we're talking about anything interesting.
Good idea.
Alexander hears the sound of a wild beast again. This time, so loud that the creature itself seems to be in the same room with him.
It's the matador.
The noises are coming from the other side of the east wall.
Ooh.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Yay! You're so good! I thought I'd have to give you a hint.
Not this time. But you know, as soon as I get it.
Puts the hole in the wall on the east wall. The hole in the wall trembles slightly with dread at the clammy feeling of the stones. Alexander peers through the hole in the wall and sees just another room in the catacombs. Aha! Not just another room at all. So that's why Alexander couldn't find the Minotaur's lair. At least Alexander now knows the lair exists, somewhere in the maze on the other side of this wall. While Alexander contemplates what he's just seen, the hole in the wall, frightened by the Minotaur, makes a run for it. Alexander hopes the little creature finds its way home to the Isle of Wonder.
Why do I keep losing my creature friends?
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay. So according to my cartography,
This tapestry looks familiar. Now let's see. I don't feel anything. Aha! A hidden latch.
aha!
Alexander triggers the little latch. A secret door rolls open.
Ah!
I beg of you, please don't hurt me.
Your struggles are useless. It's the Minotaur, and he's struggling with a winged one's girl. She must be Lady Celeste.
Before I
Minotaur
say
is a huge, monstrous beast with cloven hooves and the head of a bull.
okay.
A pit has caved in the floor in one corner of the Minotaur's lair. Flames rise from the pit as though from the throat of a dragon trapped in the earth. The fire makes the lair unbearably hot.
Okay.
A monstrous altar towers in one corner of the room. Alexander shudders with revulsion at the thought of the rituals performed at that sacrificial table. Lady Celeste, looking desperately around the room for any possible means of escape, suddenly spots Alexander.
Human, help me. Help!
Well, there goes my sneak attack.
Who dares enter my lair?
Freaking
I ask you to release your captive or suffer the consequences. Never. You die, human. Minotaur advances in attack. Alexander slowly backs away.
There's nothing I can...
Until he can back away no more. Now, where to, little man? Ah! That would have little effect on the rampaging Minotaur. That shield won't do much good in close combat against a Minotaur. Alexander will have to think of something else. Now you die!
No, not yet. Not yet. I'm still thinking.
Now where to, little man? Ah!
Tickle fight.
That would have little effect on the rampaging Minotaur. Next.
When you do it, you're going to be like, oh, I get it. And I want you to use those exact words.
Oh, I get it?
Yeah.
Is it the scar?
Yes?
Oh, I get it.
Do you?
Alexander, his back inches from the fiery pit, tempts the Minotaur with the Red Queen's scar.
Look here, you bully. Nice, bright red.
Red. Now you die. The Minotaur drops from sight amidst the consuming flames. Slowly, his scream fades as well.
Have you been harmed, Lady Celeste? Are you all right?
No, I am not all right. I assume you do not intend to leave me tied up on this vile monstrosity.
I don't like her.
Of course not. Sorry. Let's see. If you'll give me a moment, I'll have these untied in no time.
I can't wait that long. Look, I wear a small dagger just inside my belt. It should be enough to cut the rope.
Oh, all right. I got it, Lady Celeste. Here we go.
Thank you. You may keep the dagger as a gift for saving my life.
That's very generous.
Forget it. Do you mind if we just get out of here now?
The Winged One's guards, bored with the pointless waiting, are startled by the sound of rock moving against rock.
Lady Celeste, find thee well?
I'm quite well, thanks to the bravery of a mere human. So much for your superior intellect.
Yes, my lady.
Now bring him along. I'm going home.
I see you have proven yourself the hero of the prophecy. Well, I am expected to thank you for saving my daughter's life. So I thank you. I am obliged to thank you for the restoration of our sacred catacombs. It means much to our people. We have already begun the process of clearing the deadly traps from its ruins. It is also my duty to grant you a visit with the Oracle. So this I do. I will grant you the freedom to leave here unharmed, despite my orders to the contrary from the Crown. But there, my obligations to you end. I have no love for Alhazred, but he is my liege, and if Princess Cassima trusts him and wishes to wed him, my guards will take you to the Oracle now. When your time with her is through, I want you to leave the city of the Winged Ones and never return. I don't know who you are or what you want here, but I will not disobey my crown further. I thank you, Lord Azure. I will respect your wishes.
Hail to thee, great oracle. Lord Azure sends you this wingless mail. It appears that he solved the cliffs of logic and
defeated the Minotaur in his lair. So I have seen. So this is the one that haunts my pool of lake. Welcome, young seeker. What knowledge do you desire?
Princess Cassima, whatever you can tell me, great oracle.
Ah, of course, the princess. That explains my images. Let us see what we can see. I see a maiden, lovely and pure, but surrounded by evil. She's a rose set amidst bitter thorns. It is her fate to be the pawn of dark powers, and yours to try to redeem her.
How? How do I redeem her?
Fate is not like the cut of a blade, young one, but rather like the myriad of paths formed when a hammer cracks ice. I will tell you what I can, but what will actually come to pass is up to you. I see that any attempt to reach the girl will force you into battle, a struggle against a dark force. If you lose, your life will be forfeit.
Who must I fight?
A great darkness surrounds your adversary, preventing me from seeing clearly. I can only make out the shape of a black cloak. But before this final struggle, I see an infiltration, a dangerous game of hide and seek in corridors filled with enemies. The risks are high, but it's the only way to reach the one you seek. There is more than one way into this place. Your choice will dictate much.
What else do you see, mighty oracle?
Oh, such pain. I see two restless spirits crying out for revenge. These shades could help you destroy the dark force if they were to be brought back from their spiritual form. Yet this is only one possible path to your destiny. I'm afraid this is getting beyond me. I know very little about the afterlife. I can only advise getting counsel from the druids. Be warned. The druids are reclusive and dangerous. They might aid you, or they might destroy you. Like their island, the druid's nature is hidden in the mist. There is nothing more I can do for you, except to give you this. It is water from the sacred pool. That and my blessing go with you.
Thank you, great oracle.
This is probably a good spot to sign off, so thank you guys so much for watching.
That's a stack.
The pictures are still where they were on my screen.
Okay.
Could you minimize just to move them over?
It might be yours.
Oh, it is. I'm an idiot.